All right, y'all. I apologize about the wait. It's your boy Polo Sports Talking ENT coming at y'all again with another one. Y'all hit that like and hit that sub, and definitely got a lot to discuss with several different topics. So y'all just hold on. I'll let y'all go ahead and get in, and then we also gonna be covering these clips and these maps game tonight. So I'll let y'all get in. What's up with it, Jamoris? I see you in the building, bro. I see you in there. Hope everything good with you. I see you in here, True the King. Salute to you, man. I see you've been going live, man. Y'all go ahead and subscribe to my boy, True the King uh, TV. Definitely have it cracking out there. He is a Boston fan. Now look, man. The first thing I'm gonna tackle tonight is we're gonna be discussing where Dame should be going. Okay, and should Dame leave? I feel like Dame should go because he's pretty much wasted his whole. I'm not going to say he's wasted his whole time there, but he's put in a lot of time over there in Portland, and I mean, time and time again, he's come up short to be as talented as he is. Some people feel like he should go to LA and revamp that franchise. Some people talking New York. I know I was one of them. Some people even said Miami. Some people have said, you know, various teams, and some people have talked about the possibility of several different players coming over to Portland. But, anyways, look, if he's out for championships, the best thing for it's one of two things that's got to happen. Okay, it's got to be the cleaning of house, which means getting rid of pretty much almost your entire staff over there in Portland. Because let's just call it what it is, man. They have just been, constantly failing, constantly coming up short, never quite getting over that hump. They want to get back to the finals like they did in the early '90s when they had Drexler, Porter, uh, you know, Duckworth, uh, you name it, that was on that squad. when they had them, when they were, a powerhouse. I definitely feel like it's time for them to go ahead and shake up Portland. You know, Dame is one of the best guards ever to play this game. But we don't want a lot of people don't want Dame to go down as another Charles Barkley or another Clyde, well, not Clyde because Clyde ended up getting the ring. Just another player, another Reggie Miller, another player that was just a great player, but doesn't have a ring on his resume. You know, I mean, I look at Dame, I look at his work ethic, I look at his size, I look how he never cheats the game. I look how he gives it his all every single night. Um, and would he fit with another superstar? Now things didn't work out with him and Aldridge, and I'm gonna be real with you. I thought that with LaMarcus Aldridge, they definitely had it in the bag to possibly at least get to the finals because they had enough talent on that squad to at least but they were running into various teams during that time. But it's time for Dame to go. Okay. And anybody that says that it's not, they tripping, you know. And I'm gonna put the link in just a little bit, but I really do need to talk about some things, you know. When he put up 55 points and made that game extremely competitive, to me that showed a will to succeed. And although they lost the game, you can't deny the fact that he was really trying to win the game. Dame is frustrated right now. Okay, you can see it in his demeanor. Uh, you can see it in his play. He's exhausted. He's exhausted mentally and somewhat physically. Even though he's still relatively young now, he is getting older. He is getting older. Uh, but we have to wonder what the future holds for him. I mean, you let's just call it what he is. He's chucking the deuces. If he actually goes to another team, uh, now I'm not saying go to a loaded team or nothing like that, but just go to another franchise that's going to actually put him in better position to actually win a championship. You know, another thing that we got to tackle too tonight too. Everybody's questioning LeBron's legacy. Everybody's wondering, is this it for LeBron? And has time caught up to LeBron? And is he definitely, done as the face of the league? Just many questions that are being asked. And another thing that pisses me off while I'm looking at, Jay Williams. I mean, he tends Jay Williams, man. As much as I love him as a player when he was at Duke, because I am a Duke fan. Man, he pisses me off, man, because he feels like LeBron can do no wrong. Because Jalen Rose brought up a point tonight, saying that how LeBron he pointed at the bench and wanted to come out as soon as he's AD had went out and everything, and he brought up the fact that the greats like MJ, Kobe, you name it, they never pointed to the bench and wanted to come out when it when it was a game like this where their backs were against the wall. They never wanted to do that. They never wanted to check out. Now, some people might argue that because some people feel like Kobe Kobe had quit and won finals and everything, and that's debatable. I'm not even gonna go down that road. But what I am gonna say is 9 times out of 10, when you did see superstars like that had their backs against the wall, they never wanted to come out of the game. Uh, people weren't. People may have been mad and left and went to the locker room for just a couple minutes and everything, but not just leaving your team 5 minutes with 5 minutes left to go. You know, uh, that's gonna be that's gonna be on the story when it comes to him. That's not a good look for him. You got to be able to take your L like a man. All the greats wanted to do it. Even Deontay Wilder. As I talk about boxing, he was mad. He was furious when his trainer had pulled him out of the fight against Tyson Fury because he wanted to go out on his shield, and that's how you should feel. You should want to be out there and fight. AD, you say what you want about him. That was gutsy. I didn't like it. I didn't like the fact that he went out there and possibly, uh, risking his career and his health, somewhere down the road. But the fact that he went out there and he tried to fight and tried to give it a go, even when people had told him not to go, that says a lot about him. But it's people like, Shaquille O'Neal and Snoop Dogg and these fans that probably never stepped foot on a hardwood and know what it takes. Never been injured in their life, never had sprained ankles, never had, you know, uh, messed up knees, never had any type of, multiple surgeries, never had any type of hyperextension, never had any type of shoulder injury, never had any injuries to their eyes, never been, elbowed in the rib cage. None of that. They haven't experienced any of that. I mean, Shaquille O'Neal, he sits up here and he says, "Yeah, put some icy hot on it, and I'm gonna go ahead and keep going. If I'm AD, man, please, you could miss me with that shit. You were a dominant big man, but you weren't the best condition, and you could have took care of your body a whole hell of a lot better when you were playing, and that's why teams had to carry you. They had to carry you for a certain amount of games to to will yourself into shape. And I've already said this before. This ain't nothing new. And when it comes to Snoop, man, you you a decorated uh, rap artist, one of the greats to do it. But you not in that man's body, and your career is much different than his. And y'all putting these high ass expectations on a man that's already injury prone. That's already, he probably struggles to get out of bed in the morning in pain, having to take painkillers and stuff like that. You got to think about that sort of thing. I think about it with LeBron too. Now, I will give LeBron this. He was playing less than 100%. But you stepped foot out on the floor. You made that choice. Nobody put a gun to your head and made you go out there. I would have been. Hey, if you would have said, "Look, I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna shut it down. This is my health." You probably would have took a lot of criticism. People would have been like, well, you just, you running scared, or you soft. You don't want to take, you fragile. All this other stuff. All the criticism that AD is taking, he probably would have took it. Shoot, I would have been cool with that. But one thing about Polo, I don't care what anybody says about me. Matter of fact, I applaud it, and that's the difference. That's the difference between this era and the previous era, and many other generations. A lot of guys, they just sucked it up and kept on going. They didn't make no fuss about it, and that was their decision. I would have been cool with AD just sitting down though. That they like my partner said, they should have shut him down from the get. I said that. Many other people said that. He should not have been playing this entire season because it wasn't just the growing. It wasn't just the shoulder. To my knowledge, it was many other things that were bothering him. And you also got to realize that he got hurt in the finals. You hit the like and hit the sub as you come in here because we finna cook for real. Now I open it up, and if anybody feels differently about anything that I touched on, feel free to flex your opinion. Feel free to flex your opinion. Tonight is a must win for the Clippers. Salute to you, Big Who. I see you in here. It's a must win for the Clippers. Um, it's a must win for Kawhi Leonard. It's a must win for Paul George. But Paul George, I pretty much have washed my hands with him. It's a must win for Tyronn Lue. You know, as much as I like Kawhi Leonard, and as much as I have him as one of the top players, he got to get the smoke too. He has to get the smoke too because many people feel that he's not the defender that he once was for the simple fact that he's not taking care of business on the defensive end when it comes to Luka. You can say all the stuff you want to about Luka, whether he's slow, unathletic, uh, can't run to save his life, doesn't have uh, any type of chisel to his body, whatever you want to say. But the one thing that you cannot say and cannot deny is that he could put the ball in the hole, which is the main objective to the game. And he does that quite well. Who cares if he played with pros since he was 15? If you can hoop, you can hoop. If it was that easy, everybody would be doing that. Everybody and their mama would be out there hooping at 15 against grown men, twice their size, with twice the experience. You know, we gotta put things in perspective. We gotta put things in its perspective. What pisses me off is that people will sit here and try, that really love a player like Bron so much to where they can't be objective about him. I know if my favorite player fucked up, I'm gonna tell it what it is. I'm gonna be real. I'm not gonna sit here and be like Jay Will and be like, oh well, he had Pippen or he had Rodman. No, you had a squad. and you step foot out on the floor. I look, all pretty much people wanted to see, like the LA Lakers fans and many other fans wanted to see, is just collectively as a group because it wasn't just LeBron. He did what he could. I mean, for year 18, he did what he could. He did what he could. Some people don't feel like he should do more, but you can only do so much. I challenge anybody to go out there at 36, 37, 38, 39 years old and go run 82 days straight. You wouldn't be able to do it. And if you do it, then let me know. You better put it on a video or put it on social media or something like that with the proof. Because I guarantee you, a lot of people wouldn't be able to handle the rigors of what he's going through. That I will give LeBron. But what I won't accept is you walking out on your squad, walking out on your brothers. You can't have Taco Tuesday with them 1 minute, and then the next minute you don't even want to talk to them in the heat of battle. And I expected it. The Lakers need to clean house. I'm mad at the Lakers staff, though. I'm upset at the Lakers staff. I'm upset at the trainers. I'm upset at Jeannie Buss, Rob Pelinka. I'm upset at the coaching staff, especially Frank Vogel. I'm upset at the players, everything. And I'm not even a Lakers fan, but the fact that you have no body language, as I told True the King, I said Boston had more heart than LA. Boston played with more heart than that. Kyle Kuzma, Schroeder, KCP, all of them just look out of sync with no sense of urgency. They didn't look motivated, but how can you blame them? Because when a player walks away from the bench with 5 minutes left to go in the game, and you looking for your superstar where he's at, or you looking for your comrade, and he's way over there by himself, not with the team. You got to keep the same energy. You can't be up in there cheering with the guys and you know doing all of that. 1 minute, and then the next minute you sitting there mad, pouting because things don't go your way. That's when you're supposed to rally the troops, whether you're down by 50 or whether you're down by 5 points. We got to stop making excuses for all the superstars. It's not just Brian, not just Brian. There's many other players that do silly stuff like that. But you are the face. You are the best, and the marketing is actually going to go up because it's parity now. Yes, I know some people think that just because he's exited, the playoffs and everything. Oh well, there's no reason for watching the playoffs. The Lakers aren't in it. Hey, that's fine by me. That's fine by me. You know why? Because I like parity. It's time for these other teams. I shoot. I wouldn't mind seeing the Nets, be bounced out and everything. Now it's like, well, dang, who's going to win it now? And it's not like I'm rooting for either one. I do have the Bucks in 6. I stand on that. and I'm not changing my selection. I'm not changing my selection at all. I'm not changing my selection at all. Uh, we gotta put things in its proper perspective. We gotta stop acting like, these men and women, not just superstars, can do no wrong, can do no harm. Several people have changed. Several people have changed their selection. Man, come on, Big Who. You already know I'm gonna watch it, and I cover it. I watch them. I cover them. You already know. I'm not going nowhere, bro. You know. That's what we do here, man. This it's about versatility. It's about versatility on this channel. We versatile. All my brothers are versatile. Everybody that I fuck with, they versatile. You can't just do one thing. You got to do many things. Everybody that I fuck with is everybody that I've come across on this channel. They versatile. Shit, you versatile. But accountability is what LeBron has to take. Accountability is what Dame has to take. Yes, I know he played well. I know he put up 50 plus. Kawhi has to take uh, accountability. PG has to take accountability. Every player on that damn team has to take accountability and responsibility because they have an obligation to do, which is one goal. Now, some goals are different than some players' goals are different than others, but your goal should be to get that dub, man. I mean, have a hard fought dub, man, but don't just lay down. Don't just lay down. To me, that doesn't show anything about you. The only thing that it shows is that you're you're far for everything, stand for nothing, when it should be the opposite. Straight up, straight up, y'all want to see. Yeah, see, the problem with some of y'all is that y'all want your superstar or your favorite player to have an easy road, an easy walk, and everything. I give him his credit. This is his first time ever being, bounced out in the first round. That's tremendous. That's tremendous. But when you have that, when people sit up here and they compare him to other greats and say, he's this and he's that, You know, he's constantly doing this, constantly that. You constantly gonna be judged. Every great was judged. I mean, on everything, even by the way that they walk. There's no excuses. There's no excuses for anything. I, you know, Kawhi, he cool and calm and collected and everything, but he's still the leader of the squad. So that doesn't exempt him from getting the smoke. I know he's not a vocal leader, but Rondo proved that last night that he had to get in this shit no matter how cool you are, because Rondo wants to win. Rondo wants to win. I don't think Paul George wants to win. I think he's concerned about strippers. He up in there. See, look, he dapping up a woman right now. I'm not gonna even get into that. But you know where his focus is. So everybody gets it. Yeah, of course, Big Who. Nobody exempt from the smoke. Nobody, nobody is. I don't care how cool you is, and that's the problem with silly motherfuckers like Jay Williams. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to give nobody no smoke when they fuck up, just because he holds him in admiration. Look, if you play bad, you play bad. That's just straight facts. For real. For real. You know who's with you, and who's gonna go to battle with you when your back is against the wall. When your back is against the wall. Them guys, man, to LeBron, I mean, I and I'll say this again, and I've said it in another stream too. I don't blame LeBron for feeling how he's feeling, how he walked out of the tunnel with 5 minutes, or back to the locker room with 5 minutes to go. I don't blame him for doing it. I do not blame him for doing it. But the fact that he did it showed a lot. He should have had enough decency and professionalism not to do that and handle that shit behind the scenes, man. When you in the locker room and you amongst your brothers, man, it's no hold bar. It's no hold bar in there. There's no limits. You get it all out in the open. If y'all gotta fight, y'all gotta fight. If it comes to a big ass argument, y'all hating each other for that time being, hey, but it's inside closed doors. It's in the locker room. Nobody can see it. But when y'all come out on the floor, okay, then you got to keep it composed. And that's what all that stuff that you heard about Jordan, or you heard about Kobe and stuff. I mean, it was happening, behind closed doors. Some a little here and there. We get out, you know, when game time happened. It happened here and there, but I mean that's where all teams. Uh, Everybody's not gonna be nice and all fuzzy and warm and all that other stuff. Man, this is a competitive sport, so everybody on that team should be have a competitive like mindset. And if you don't, I don't want you near me. I don't want you near me at all. I'm gonna go super hard. I'm gonna go super hard. I'm gonna go super aggressive. If you're not going aggressive, well, fuck you, man. Get the fuck out of my face. I'm gonna go 10 times harder. I'm gonna go 10 times harder just because you're not. I'll go 10 times harder for you. How about that? How about that? I'll go 10 times harder for you. And that's what I respect about Dane. He's like, well, just, everybody clear out. Fuck it. I got it. 6 foot, just still dropping, pulling up from the damn logo and shit. Saying I got it, confident than a motherfucker. Shit, damn fuck confident, nigga cocky. Shit. Luca, you say what the fuck you want about Luca, man. Luca's a bad boy. And I've been telling people that. And people still want to find some sort of excuse. Yeah, teams are going home. Okay, big who? I mean, yeah, I mean, y'all on the brink of elimination. You better watch it. Shoot. Y'all shooting 41%. That's horrible. That's ridiculous. Y'all shooting 41% combined. That's horrible. That's ridiculous. And I'm gonna go a step further and say this too. If they don't get it done, Tyronn Lue, his job is on the line too. His job is on the line too. I don't see Dallas losing tonight. Like I said, they've been itching. These fans are if the Cowboys ain't getting it done, they itching for somebody else to make their presence felt. They itching for somebody else to make their presence felt. You know, um Dallas has I think I want to say Dallas is probably maybe maybe a piece or two from at least the Western Conference Finals and possibly a championship. And I could be wrong. And that's not a bad thing because they they're figuring it out. They already figured out that they got to put the pieces around the necessary what type of pieces they have to put around Luca because you have to cater to your superstar. You have to cater to your superstar's needs, and I'll say it again. Dallas and Milwaukee are, really similar. They're really similar. But, people want to see a different finals. I mean, why wouldn't you want to see a Phoenix versus versus Brooklyn or a Phoenix versus versus Milwaukee or Utah versus Atlanta? I would love to see that. But the NBA, I don't think they'll allow it. Definitely not Utah. I mean, they allowed it. They allowed it with Utah just those couple of years, but you notice they haven't been back since. You notice they haven't been back since. but they got to get it done. They got to get it done tonight. And if the Clippers win tonight, I could actually see them winning the series. I could actually see them coming back and winning. I could actually see them coming back and winning. I really could. You know, I really could. I could see them coming back and holding it down, man. And we get ready to start this game. We had American Airlines, nothing but a whole bunch of 77s. You know, this is to me this is becoming a rivalry. Uh, Clippers and Mavericks. Yeah, you have to excuse me, man. I'm gonna be dolo doing daddy duty uh, for a while. Wife not feeling too good. Um, y'all keep your prayers up for my wife. Well, I'm gonna just say it like that. Just keep your prayers up there. But nevertheless, man, I like Jalen Brunson. I wish we had Jalen Brunson because I kind of want Ben Simmons to go ahead and move up in the front court. I think Doc probably done saw something. You know how you expose somebody. Doc discovers something, and that is having Ben Simmons at either the 4 or the 5. Shit, even the 3, and letting him play off the ball. And then when he gets a rebound, I mean, he can still handle that rock. Or he could just go ahead and run the floor and get out there wide alley oop because you know Ben Simmons is fast. He is fast. I mean, he ain't Monte Ellis fast, but he gets up and down the floor so quick. For you to sit up here and say that you don't like Ben Simmons in transition or you don't like him in defense, that lets me know that you pay absolutely no attention to the game. You pay absolutely no attention to the game. Now, do I think he's the defensive player of the year? No, no. I I think it should be Rudy Gobert again. I think it should be Rudy Gobert. 'Cause I have Rudy Gobert in both categories. In both categories. In MVP and as well as defensive player. You know, we we always hold these guys like they can do no wrong, like they can't make no mistake, and that's what some people see about a player like LeBron. And I don't want people thinking that this is because a lot of people been cooking him. They've been cooking LeBron. They've been cooking the Lakers and all that. I, I mean, I'm not going to do that. We knew what the situation was, but I'm more like, I told you so. I told you so. And it's not even about, them losing. I told them they're not the same team. They're hobbled with injury. Like, look, they look so old. They look old out there. Shoot, they look seasoned. I mean, they came in, people had these same expectations, and, they were going to be the same team. Uh, People were thinking that Mickey Mouse championship wasn't nothing. You ran it back. Y'all had all the chips in play. There's no excuses. There's no excuses. Absolutely no excuses. We get ready to start this game. They gonna be at home tonight in Dallas. Over here, everybody's excited about this game down here too, because they got a chance to knock off two juggernauts, man. In Paul George and Kawhi. We got Luca, Tim Hardaway, Finney Smith, and KP and Boban starting tonight. And then of course you got Beverly, Marquise Morris, Nicholas Batum, uh, wait, PG. No, it's Reggie Jackson, Nicholas Batum, Marquise Morris, uh, Kawhi, and PG are the starters. And Lucas scored his first bucket. Mavs up 2-0, 11:34. Paul George looking to establish himself up against KP. Morris has the ball. Morris gets it to Paul George. Paul George shoots it. He scores. Lakers up 3-2. I'm sorry about that. Clippers up 3-2. Luca handles the rock. Luca gets it to Finney Smith. Finney Smith to KP, and that's good right there by Hardaway Jr. and Luca. Great defense on Paul George. Luca is really he's trying to establish himself more defensively. Luca has a right screen by Boban. Boban met by Reggie Jackson gets it to KP. KP comes baseline, gets it to Finney Smith. Finney Smith is fouled. He is fouled. Fouled by Reggie Jackson. And Finney Smith is going to the line. Finney Smith hits it good. First, first free throw, I should say. Shoots it again. Good. Mavs up 7-3. 10:25 left to go. Kawhi Leonard dribbles it, gets it in there, shoots it with the mid range. He's off on that. Rebound KP. Luka gets the rock. Boban right there to Finney Smith. Finney Smith misses it. Kawhi dribbles it. He's got numbers straight through the middle. Back out to PG. PG to Batum. Batum gets it to Morris. And there's a closeout. And KP. Good defense by KP. Man, that motherfucker, Rick Carlisle look like Jim Carrey, man. Every time I look at him, man, he remind me so much of that motherfucker, man. Oh, Fire Marshal Bill looking ass. PG gets it. PG shoots it. He's off on that one. Rebound, Kawhi. And good defense by the Mavericks. Mavericks got numbers. Luka coming through the middle, spin cycle. Boom, misses it. Boban's there to clean it up. Boban, offensive rebound again. Stolen by Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson pulls it back out, gets it to Morris. Morris right there on the weak side. He's guarded by Boban. Morris takes it in. He misses it. Boban with the rebound. I think Boban is a weapon that they most certainly need. Boban's going to be there to, give him some size. And he could give him a little bit of scoring, but definitely rim protection and clog up that lane a little bit. As Boban forces the turnover. Speaking of the devil, Reggie Jackson with the floater hits it right there, stop and pop in the middle. And they're going to slow the tempo down just a little bit as Luka handles the rock. Luka has it. Luka is guarded by Reggie Jackson. Luka, again, he's way off. At PG has a rock, top of the key, dribbling. PG to Batum, Batum to Reggie Jackson, and the Clippers have the lead. They're up 8-7 with 8:13 to go in the first. And KP gets it to Boban. Boban right there, easy score. Dallas up 9-8. It's hard to put a team away like Dallas. It's hard to put them away. Reggie Jackson gets it to Batum. Batum shoots it, and that's good for the mid range right at the elbow. Luka has the rock. Luka gets there. Luka shoots it. I don't know why he shot that ball, but he shot it. I think he was expecting a foul. But Luka got to stop crying about that. See, that's another knock on his game I don't like. He cries a lot. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have to suck that in, like, you know, don't even worry about it. Suck it up, man. Luka guarded by Markieff. Markieff with the one leg jumper, man. That is Luka right there again. Dallas is up 11-10. Luka playing good defense. Luka gets back, popped away by Finney Smith. Luka passes it to Hardaway Jr. Hardaway Jr. shoots it, score, and Dallas is up 14-10 with 7:05 left to go in the first quarter. Pretty good first quarter so far. Both teams are really coming out aggressive, trying to fight. But Dallas is playing really good defense. They're playing really great defense. They're playing really great defense. And what I also found out is that a playoff win would be the first series win since the 2011 season. So this is gonna be this is gonna be somewhat monumental because they haven't been there. They haven't been there in a decade, or they haven't gotten past the first round in a decade. It's been since 2011 since Dallas has managed to win a playoff game. You know, because they lost in 2012. They lost in 14 against San Antonio. They lost in 15 against H Town. They lost again in OKC in 2016, and then they lost, of course, last year to the Clips. So this franchise, man, they itching for a playoff win, just a playoff win, just a actual playoff win. But I think they're gonna go further than that. Dallas is looking hungry right now. They playing really great defense. Surprisingly, Luca is, especially the way he cut off the baseline against Paul George. And see, he's guarding. See, at least he's trying to make an effort. I like the effort that Luca is putting in. I like the effort that he's at least trying to put in. That's been the knock on him too, is his defense. His defense, and when he first came in, he was a little selfish. I'm not gonna lie. He shot the ball a little bit too much, but he was a scorer. He was young, but now he knows when to score, when to turn it on, when to cook. And plus, he got other weapons on the squad to take the load off of him. And 7 minutes to go in the first quarter, Paul George gets it to Batum to Kawhi Leonard, gives it to Morris with the step back and just hits it right there. And KP shoots the shot. That's good. Um, Mavericks up 17-12. 6:26 to go. Kawhi takes it in. Kawhi hits it. Hits that left, and he's fouled. That's an and one. He's getting one at the charity. He getting a little charity. Getting a little charity. KP, he tried to shoot. Hasn't been that successful, but he finally went knocked one down. Um, he's hit him every now and then, but he just hasn't been as consistent. Especially when he was in New York, he was shooting a lot more. When he was in NY, and the screen set by KP to Luca, they were gonna try to work a little two-man action. Boban down there, back to the basket. No need for Morris to even try to guard Boban, but Boban, that's easy work. Hits that shot, and Dallas is up 19-15. Paul George shoots a shot from the corner, but misses it. Luca got numbers. Luca with the spin, backing him down with the pass. Down to Hardaway Jr. Shoots a shot. He misses that. Reggie Jackson running the floor. Will take it in. Decides to pull it back out. Reggie Jackson still got the ball, guarded by KP. KP, great defense, but better O. And Reggie Jackson hits it right in his eyeball, and Luca has the right, gets the Boban. who could easily catch anything. Boban's like Andre the Giant out there, man. You gotta have a guy like Boban. Boban gets it. Boban with the spin baseline, nice move, but couldn't quite convert. Reggie Jackson taking it, has the handle, gets it to Paul George. Paul George gets it to Kawhi, and I think there's a foul. There would be a foul. Let's see who it goes to, though. And I think that was on Boban. Kawhi shoots it. He's off on that one. Rebound, Boban. Boban, Luca. Luca has it. Luca shoots it, man, with the 1 footer. 1 footer. Reggie Jackson takes it in with the finger roll over 2 7-foot giants over Boban and over KP. That was a nice move by Reggie. Reggie Jackson, Luca gets it to Finney Smith, and Finney Smith tries to get it to Hardaway Jr., but it's off on him. Finney Smith inbounds the ball to Boban. Boban gets it to Luca. Luca trying to draw the foul, and he's going to the line, shooting three. Very smart move to get Morris in the air and bite on it. Even though he barely touched him, that could be questionable right there. The ref, you you probably liable to get fired on that one. That wasn't even a foul, really, but they called it. Can't absolutely do nothing about it. Luca hits the second. He got one more. Excuse me. He shoots it. Bam. And Dallas is up 24-19. 4:06 left to go in the first quarter. As Kawhi gets it to uh, Marquise Morris, who gives it to Reggie Jackson. And Reggie Jackson, he is just trying to keep him in it as he brings the Clippers back to within two. 3:43 left to go. Reggie Jackson got 12 points. He's shooting 100%. Finney Smith, man, good shot right there in the mid range, working the little mid range. And we got a timeout on the floor. Timeout, y'all. And Dallas is up. Still 26-24. Finney Smith misses a shot. We got Brunson in there, and they got Kleber in there. Whole new lineup. And Powell. And Clippers has changed their rotation a bit too. And Morris just can't do nothing with Luka. Luka has 11 points, shooting 4 of 7 from field goal with 3 assists. Marquise Morris off on the shot. And there's a shot clock violation. Salute Polo. Salute Annie. I'm calling you Polo. Salute Annie. How you doing, Queen? Lucas shoots it from 40, but misses it. Jalen Brunson with the rebound. Brunson pulls it back out. Luka gets it to Brunson. Brunson shoots it. He's off on that one. Reggie Jackson got numbers. Gets it out to Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson, top of the key. He's guarded by Kleber. Kleber takes it on Kleber. He misses it. Luka gonna hold for that final shot. And Luka hits it still. Tough D by Morris. He definitely making him earn it. Luka is definitely making him earn it. And that's the end of the first quarter. And the Mavericks are still up. Marquise Morris is definitely being aggressive. I like the fact that he's playing defense a lot better. But Luka coming to win. I really feel like Kawhi should go ahead and get on and take a stab at him, but they're trying to save Kawhi with him and his knees. And people been coming down hard on Tyronn Lue. I'm one of them. Nicholas Batum misses it. Jalen Brunson running the floor. Luka's out the game for the moment, and that won't be long. Damn, chips too there. Y'all ever had salty ass chips? Oh, salty ass chips. Look like Luka drinking a beer on the sideline. I wouldn't be surprised if he drank either. He is European. And Powell gets it to Brunson. Threw that a little bit too high. I think he intended it just to be a little bit lower. Just a little bit. Mavericks inbound the ball. Brunson with the shot. Good. Mid range. Right at the free throw line. Nice move by Paul George. Nice Euro. Clippers down 29-32. Brunson gets it to Hardaway Jr. He misses it. Zubac with the rebound. Back out to Kennard. Kennard takes it in. Passes it back out to Rondo. Rondo with the shot. Misses it. Jalen Brunson gets it back out. Richardson to Brunson. Brunson with the shot. Brunson again. Brunson is man. Brunson is lights out, man. I like Jalen Brunson's game. Paul George tries to get the shot, but he's fouled on the play. Paul George shoots it. He's off on the first. Paul George shoots the second. He's good on that one. Brunson got the rock. Brunson gets it to Richardson. Richardson shoots it. He's off on that one. Paul George coming down, sizzling a little bit. Shoots the mid range. He's off on that one. Richardson has the rock. Gets it to Hardaway Jr. Hardaway Jr. right in the man, right in the defense mouth. And Dallas is up 37-30 without Luka on the floor. And that's a block right there by Willie Cauley-Stein. Jalen Brunson takes it in. Brunson, oh, almost. And Hardaway got 10 points so far in the bargain. Rondo takes it in, kicks it out to Morris. He misses that one. Jalen Brunson pulls it out, looking for numbers. Jalen Brunson gets it to Cleaver. Cleaver back to Jalen Brunson. Brunson to uh, Richardson, but he's fouled because it was stolen by the claw. The claw. And Kawhi's been relatively quiet this game. And there's a new fresh 24 kickball. And College Star with the block. He blocked Rondo. Jalen Brunson got numbers. And Jalen Brunson turns the ball over. Definitely didn't mean to do that. I apologize about that, y'all. Um, and we are at the half. We are at the halftime, and the Mavericks are up on the Clippers at this point in time. Big Who, I think y'all gonna have to look forward towards the future. Real talk. Shoot, I meant to say, Don Lovato, you said the Clippers are sorry. I'm not gonna say that they're sorry, but they're just not they're not playing as aggressive as they were when they were during the season. But they it's not that they trash though, but they're not playing team ball. They're not communicating because Leonard got 16 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. They better not let Embiid play. I don't want him to play. What's up, y'all? We still at half. Hope y'all night still going good. I'm here dolo. I don't mind being dolo. It's like that sometimes. But I think that the Mavericks about to win this game. They about to win this series, man. They here on a mission. On a motherfucking mission.